Good evening. Welcome to our fourth edition of Dinner with Porn Stars and Non-Porn Stars. This is Tiffany. She's a makeup artist. Gaby, we met last week. And JC, her first trip to my house. And her first trip to have Mediterranean food. We're here at Asso Grill. I hope you guys enjoy our night together.
Thank you. Are we live?
We are live.
Oh.
Are you alive?
No, I'm not alive. No, awake.
Tiffany just came from. Which state did you come from?
Indiana.
Indiana.
Really? I've always wanted to visit there.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't.
Wait, why?
What are you gonna do? Lift the corn and the soybeans?
Yeah.
She likes cows. She likes the cow tip.
Cow tip?
You have one of ours.
Do you know what cow tip is?
No.
Cows sleep on their legs. Idiot kids, they go on. No, idiot kids go on. They push them over, and they actually can die. So it's not really a good thing. It's not really a fun thing to do. But kids think.
Don't me, I never cow tips.
She just had cow patties.
Cow patties. Magic cow
I just
patties.
jumped hill like bales of hay as a child. Just jumped them.
That's no, my grandmother and my grandfather both owned like the whole like close pasture and how it was we go to a bigger farm to get bales of hay and bring it back, and I would just run out there all on top of them. I was me and my two
That's the
brothers
fun
just-
thing to do as a child.
Yeah. And get in the feed buckets, the big feed barrels,
Thank you.
and we would roll each other down there. So I'd be okay in Indiana. I'd rock it out.
I mean, you might like it. I mean, the people are lovely.
Thank
There's,
you.
there's nothing to do. And everything closes down.
Sometimes, in all honesty, that's really all I want. To do.
Go visit.
Go to Indiana.
Indiana is the place.
Yeah.
We have guests at the other table who are super loud. So yeah, how's the water?
And try to get. And I gotta try this LA to sun.
It's good water.
So what made you start wanting to stream live? Fill me in on this.
I don't know. I think this is a unique thing that people would want to see.
Behind the scenes.
It's not just behind the scenes. It's I think people forget that the girls in the industry, not just normal. Hello. Not just a normal life. They have they're normal people. They're not just what they see on the
I
screen.
agree
I
with
think.
that I agree too.
And
They forget.
I think this is a way of showing everyone that they're humans,
Of course.
which is a thing that I think a lot of people forget, and they're not just objects.
It's not just a
I
thing
know
object.
that certain men, their mind when they see a pretty girl or a woman it's totally different. They're like, ooh, bang bang.
Not necessarily. I mean, yes, to a certain degree, but not like, oh, yeah, when I see a woman that's attractive that I really like, I don't really think I want to bang bang. I want to hang out with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well,
there's
And yes,
also
down the
a
line,
slut.
down the line, like, you'd want to, but
Of course
it's not like,
Your first thought.
Yeah.
I want to do.
I don't know.
I think it depends on the girl. You know, some girls they just wanna go through it, and then some girls are
When we go through it, bang
bang
bang.
bang, like oh
Bang,
my
bang.
crazy girls. I know
Can't you tell Gaby's one of those crazy girls?
Can you tell? Well, not.
Gaby is definitely not one of those girls. Thank goodness.
No, a lot of guys are like see porn stars though, and they're like, oh, they are porn stars, so that is their first thought. They're like, well, they already like it, or they already like this. I like it.
Okay.
And that's their first like whenever I go back home, sometimes like the guys that I don't really like, I never really talked to before I went back or before I left, and then like getting into the industry, and then like going back and I'll some of them will come up to me and it's just they know, they've seen my Twitter, they've seen my videos or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like,
Hi.
GC, what's up? And I'm like, what's up?
But you know what? The funny thing is, the guys in the business also think the same thing. I'm sure you've met some of the guys already, and the moment they see you, oh, hey, you want to shoot content?
You want to shoot content?
Do you want to shoot content?
No, I just shot for 3 days, but I don't want to do content. It's
The table needs to eat too.
Saving it for the flies.
So let me ask you this, because I'm not in your field and I'm in a completely different field, so my experience with men is bad, all around bad, so.
Excuse me, hello?
Let's say I want to go out on a date and just meet someone, they get touchy, or they're like,
Okay, well, Tiffany is not explaining a couple of things.
Okay.
She's leaving a bunch of things out. First of all, Tiffany has made herself with gigantic boobs.
Okay. That's cool. I love that.
Are they gigantic?
No, they're cool.
She wants
I
gigantic
want them,
boobs.
yeah.
So she's gonna go get them by the end of the year. So
I don't think he's
even though I've told her many times not to do that.
Oh, he's supposed to be stupid all the time.
I don't
I didn't say she's stupid. I just said she shouldn't touch them. They're perfect. So she dresses very provocatively.
Not.
She does.
Okay.
With the cleavage and the whole bit showing.
Okay.
Sunrise.
And then she goes
You
to
bought it for her, you can show it.
and then she goes to a bar,
Mm-hmm.
sits at a bar,
Yeah.
and then she wonders why
Man.
the men that come to the bar, because men go to the bar for one reason, and so do women, they come and they treat her a certain way.
Yeah.
Well, this is the reason. I've explained this to her many times, but she doesn't want to hear that. She wants to, well, everybody should treat me like a gentleman. Well, that's not the world. The world doesn't work that way.
Sadly, it's not the world that we live in. But like,
I think go out and have a drink and own food. Wow.
Well, hold
Okay,
on.
yeah.
Let's back that up again. Tiffany also doesn't want to pay for her own dinner. She wants the dude to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So so they're supposed to be gentle. They're supposed to buy her food. They're not supposed to say anything. They're just supposed to zip it and go get out of her way because she got her meal and she's done. Well, that's not how the world works.
Well, I don't know.
Any input? If a man wants to talk to you,
Yeah.
if
He wants to buy food.
like, okay, this is your personal time.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say us three, even four of him, we're out. But let's say it's more crowded and the guy's like, well, she doesn't want to go talk to her. Even though you're clearly with people. So
I think that you can, like, some men are used to, seeing women as, as an object. So when you are out there and showing yourself, it's for you, it's self-love. I get it. But I don't know, it's right now, even though the century that we live in, it's like that, they still see us as an object.
I get that, but you can still be a gentleman.
Yeah,
And
of
you
course.
can buy her a drink, or
Of
you want to
course.
take this is personal time. So if you
Yeah.
want to approach her personal time, and you want to make her feel like a lady, then you should. And she didn't invite you over, you
Yeah.
should pay for her drink or her
That's true.
meal or something.
yeah.
I'm not with that program. If not, you can get the hell on out of my face. I don't say that, but
Okay, but what I'm saying is, if you sexualize yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you can dress
Well,
sexy.
see, I
if you sexualize yourself, some dude will come up to you and treat you like that. Not all dudes,
I don't know that.
I mean, so
but if you're wearing a sweater and you're sitting at a bar, covered up, you might not get as much attention, but you're gonna get a nicer guy.
balance.
Yeah, you're gonna get a nicer guy. But that's
I
not what
agree
you
with that.
that's not what you want.
See, I feel like I could still be a nicer guy and still be dressed provocatively just because of how I carry myself, how I present myself.
Exactly.
Like whenever I go out dressed provocatively, I'll go out dressed in a trash bag or I'll go out dressed up to like 9 yards, But when I go out, it's not with that intention. If somebody sees me like that, I can't change that, and I can react the way that I'm gonna react, which is I'm not interested in whatever.
Okay, but don't take their dinner, right?
Well, no, I don't want you to pay for my dinner. No,
Exactly.
but I
But there's a
know
difference
in
here.
general. But see, I won't in general. I don't expect the drink thing. Yes, like you want to buy me a drink, okay? Like I would appreciate that. Yeah. But whenever it comes to dinner and stuff, I'd rather, well, even if they offer, but like if I get offered dinner, I'm going to say no because what I put into that is
They'll ask
pay
for
for my own
something
dinner,
back.
not because I have like an ego or not even just that, but this is who I am and I got myself at the end of the day, you know? So like, yes, I'm not gonna owe you anything, but also like I don't want a man to feel obligated with that either because I feel like it's very like two-sided altogether, like on so many aspects in general. Like you shouldn't expect a guy to pay for your dinner or buy you a drink, so you don't ask. But
I don't ask.
also like same thing vice versa. If she does let you buy her a meal, don't expect to for her to let you do something or to go any further. You know, we can just friends or we can reconvene. If a guy comes up and I'm with friends and I like him, give me your contact information. We can reconvene another time. I'll hang out with my friends and stuff like that. If he respects that, then I respect it. But if he doesn't and he's still sloppy with it, then get out of my face.
My problem is men love to touch me.
Yeah.
And I don't see like right now, I'm gonna say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would think your dress, your top is a little revealing.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't have confidence to wear that top. Jeans isn't. No, I don't. I wouldn't do it.
Wait, because you don't have the confidence because of like how men act whenever you do.
Well, let's just say I have a bustier, which is still like just a, you know what I'm saying. When I do that, the men like physically touch me, rub me, and they do it in public. This is something that just happened not long ago. He goes, well, let's have great sex. And I'm looking at him like he's an idiot.
Oh my God.
What made you think
That's
that
not
I
gonna
like
because he was drinking. I was
Just
just having a drink with him, and he kept
I
literally,
Oh.
I'm like, stop. See, that's my point. If you're gonna do all that and get in my personal space, then you need to buy me my drink because I didn't ask you to do that. I don't ever say that.
No,
You
I
get
would
what
say
I'm saying?
something. I would say something like that too.
I
Like,
told
if you're gonna
you,
touch me, like if
don't
you're gonna
touch me.
do this without asking me, then I'm gonna ask you to buy me a drink. Like, can you at least give me a drink first? Like, who are you?
Actually, what you should say is
I told him don't
no.
touch me.
Don't touch me like that.
No, yeah, don't
And if you
touch
continue
me.
doing this, then I'm going to call the cops on you because that's basically sexual battery.
I'll look straight at the security guard and I'll be like, yo,
That's my problem. Men like to touch
he
me.
needs to get out of here.
No, but you don't say anything.
I did the last time, don't touch me. And he was like, well, let's have great passionate sex. I go, maybe for you, but not for me.
You're gonna get a
And you
passionate.
know what I said?
Yeah.
I said, I gotta drive through. You and every other man wants to have great sex with me. I'm gonna drive through, dude. That's the problem I have.
You guys like salad?
Yeah.
The salad is pretty good. And the food here is bomb.
What do you guys do?
Oh, what?
She doesn't eat meat.
I don't eat meat.
What is that?
Chicken.
You wanna try?
That's meat.
No.
No,
beef.
red.
Beef.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
No.
No,
I'm
no,
not.
you're still crazy. It's okay.
no, you said you don't eat meat. That's meat.
Yeah, red meat. It's something I tell him this story. It's because I used to have a cow. A cow.
When she was growing up.
When I was little, and then she died, and I love her, and then I opened my fridge, and it was like all of her in the fridge. So for me, it was like, yeah, I know.
She was living like on a farm, so they
Yeah.
butchered the cow.
Your parents didn't even care. They were like, you're for the next forever.
A lot of farm people are
That's
like
not
that.
funny. I'm so sorry that happened, but wow.
Well, it was a vacation, but you know,
Where'd you grow up?
in Colombia. I grew up in the city, but my family had like a farm outside the city. So we used to go there like for vacation.
Oh. I grew up on a farm too. I know you're in India.
Yeah.
We had a bull and we had a pig.
Really? No, we had just cows and horses.
I would just say get liposuction.
You know, it sucks. I went down. It caused me to get down to 114 pounds. Right now I'm 135. I was 114.
Well, you're tall.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like I was like, like a stick.
Super.
I looked very unhealthy.
That's not. I was gonna say that's not healthy looking.
Yeah.
I'm 109. I'm 5'5". You're taller than me.
Yeah, no, I'm 5'8". I'm pushing 5'9".
I think I've been the same size since probably middle school. Like if something grew, it'd be something I've had the doctor fix.
My only thing is I can't put anything in my body like that. I'm afraid to.
Bring what?
Like to like make any like modifications or like make like my ass bigger or anything like that. I don't really see myself doing any of that.
Well, you don't have any fat to make your butt bigger. So
That's
it
true.
wouldn't get bigger.
That's
I can tell you that. I've done it
No,
twice.
If I tried to do a BBL because of my
You don't have
issues
enough
with
fat.
weight,
No.
it would
He
mess
will
it
tell
up.
you, "Good, eat. Get the hell out of my office. You don't have enough fat."
No, I
says the
would
girl
never-
who
I
had no
wouldn't
fat
ever
and went and
do
did it anyway.
Uh-huh.
She
I
had
couldn't.
2 BBLs.
Oh, really?
2 of them.
It's gonna be 2 and 3 of things.
But you shouldn't do anything
You
anyway.
don't have to.
I'm not gonna do a single thing. Maybe hair extensions, eyelash extensions. That's as far as I'll go.
Or maybe if you ever had a child and your boobs start to sag or something, then maybe a
I
lift.
have some pretty decent genetics. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. But hopefully, it doesn't happen. But I'm not gonna think about it happening.
As far as work goes, everybody loves you, both of you.
You do the do. You do the do.
So that's just my opinion. Of course, Gaby's not gonna listen to me.
Are you doing something?
Yeah. I want to about boobs. One of the best.
It's like
Yeah.
it's
One
$1,000
here.
cheaper than
Yeah, yeah.
I would expect it to be lower.
No, it's one of the best. in Colombia.
Colombia is known for
Plastic surgery.
Yeah.
plastic surgery, and that's also way cheaper than here, and also Korea.
Oh yeah.
I've heard
Korea's
that-
expensive.
I've heard it's not a bad idea. I've heard it's not a bad idea to go to Colombia for stuff like that. And then I've heard it is.
You have to really pay attention to your doctor. You can't just, I don't know about Colombia, but anywhere, like you can't just go to a clinic, let's say out of the
Yeah.
country and be like, I'm gonna go to, you could die.
Of course.
You could freaking die.
Of course. You need to do your research.
It, it's so funny because the girl who almost died was the one sitting right next to you because she went to Mexico.
I
Oh.
didn't almost die. He's being very dramatic.
Wait, what
She was
happened?
covered
though?
in blood. She drove herself back across the
Oh,
border
really?
the same day.
Mm. Next day.
What
The
did
next
you
day.
do?
I had my BBL.
She had the BBL covered in blood.
Oh my god. Well, in
This one or the
Brazil,
last one?
That's me.
Both.
I know the surgeries are really good in Brazil and in Colombia because you can see the woman there. You know, it's like you can see like okay, the surgery in the U.S. is so much different than
Of
other
course.
countries.
I
Like
don't get
every
surgery
country, yeah, every country has their own style. You know, in here the women have like bigger ass or bigger tits. In Colombia, they of course some of them do, but most of
It's
them.
more proportion.
Yeah, it's more proportional. Yeah.
Is there more facial surgery in Colombia? Because so many girls in Colombia are so, the ones that I've met here are so
It's-
pretty.
No, it's genetics.
That's genetics.
Genetics.
Genetics. I think it
Colombian
is.
women
They're
are so
pretty.
beautiful.
I think
So
it's genetics.
every
Like the
Colombian
hair. I don't know the skin. I don't know. It's most okay. For example, I'm from Medellin. So in Medellin, we have we have a lot of
I
mountains.
thought it's Medellin.
Huh?
Isn't it Medellin?
Whatever you want to say.
How is it? What's the proper way?
Medellin.
Medellin.
Yeah.
Is that the Colombian way, or is there like a
No, Colombian. That's how we say it.
in Colombia?
Yeah.
But do all Latinos say it the same way?
Yeah.
Because I watch the show
Who?
on Netflix, Narcos.
Oh my
They-
god.
they
They
always
don't
say
even.
Medellin.
Okay. Let's start from this.
Everybody's
I
slang.
love the show, but they don't speak like how we speak, you know?
Different slang.
Yeah, it's super different. even though the main character Pablo is from Brazil, not from Colombia, so he doesn't speak, Spanish like how we do.
Just like the Puerto Ricans don't speak the way they speak.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering if
Or the
it
Mexicans
was,
don't speak like the Puerto
if it was
Ricans. Or the
incorrect in
Colombians.
the way you were saying it, or is it just a different dialect?
You can say whatever you want.
But a lot of people don't know that unless you're one of the three.
Yes.
It's true though. I didn't know until I think I was 16. My mom was speaking Spanish to the Mexican guy. And I'm looking at her. Because the dialect was
Are you
different.
guys
I didn't know that.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That was amazing.
No, I don't understand them either.
Gaby was gonna lick her plate.
A what?
Gaby was gonna lick her plate.
Oh my god, I love it. It's my last day, my last night
Thank
here,
you.
so.
It's your last night here? Where are you going back to?
Yeah,
And then she's not coming back till November.
Thank you.
till November.
November.
Yeah.
She's divorcing me. That's it. I'm getting divorced tonight.
That's true.
She's the person you.
Okay.
It's true.
Actually, yeah, please.
I'll be right back.
Really good. So yes.
So, your doctor's gonna be Medellin?
Yeah.
Medellin?
Yes. Yes.
I vote against it. And I think I'm gonna put a poll on my Twitter that says,
He
should
doesn't
Gaby?
believe in plastic surgery.
Only when it's needed. I believe it when it's needed. Like, I don't think you need it yet. I think it's.
I don't.
But she
I know
wants
I
it.
don't need it. I know I don't need a car, but I want it. It's. I don't know. It's like.
What would make you happy?
Yeah, something that will make me like very happy.
Well, I know Tiffany will never be happy because Tiffany's goal to be all plastic.
Yep.
All plastic all
And
the
that
time.
makes her happy.
But she's never gonna be happy. That's the problem. 'Cause every time she gets surgery, when she's all
The
healed
next
up,
day she.
it's like,
No.
it's not right.
Really?
I know it's not right.
You see this right here?
Yeah.
I gotta go do it again. I gotta go do it again.
Oh my god.
It's
Because
true,
they
right?
don't
It's true, right?
listen.
So
They do it moderate. I don't want moderate. I want to be snatched to the fucking gods.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when I wake up and I'm not
Crazy.
snatched to the fucking gods, I have an issue. Don't tell me you can perform something and you don't do it after you took my money because now I have to do round 2
2 times.
and you're costing me more money. I have to take time off work. I have to do a bloody and bruised whatever I'm dealing with. That, to me, I want to go and I want to punch him in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 things that, surgery-wise, the mini facelift didn't hurt, but I had to wear the face hot, and then the tubes coming in through here, that
Oh my
hurt. I didn't like to do that, but I have to do that again. And then this one hurt like
what, you
hell.
gotta do it again?
I'm gonna do a full facelift.
So last
I'm
time
not tight
last
enough.
time
You
she
fucked
did
me
a
up there.
facelift.
You didn't do it. I have a saggy thing here.
The last time she did a facelift, they forgot to take a screw out of her head. It was sticking out like a
Well, no, that was
horn.
the threading. I did that. That doesn't work. And I have more threading here that don't work.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was the scariest thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't be able, like, I don't know, like.
Well, when you get older, it just depends.
Well, it
I mean,
depends.
people pretty for a living, so I feel like I want to be like snatch the gods
Yeah.
and be pretty and go and look fabulous and make people look fabulous as well and keep it moving and get my money.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Old and saggy and roll in there looking like shit? No, that's not me. That's not how I do it.
Unfortunately, that is our life.
I've lived a life.
And, like,
I'm going and living in the woods, so I'll be old and saggy in the woods. Y'all don't even gotta see me. I'm out.
yeah. Well, I think it's like balance. Like, keep of course, looking really good, but keep a healthy in all the ways. Your body, your mind, your soul, everything. Keep it, in balance.
Yeah.
Of course, you can have your boobs done like 100 of times, but you can have your mind done. It's like. Well, but I want to have them done, so. Because my soul is really good and I exercise. I deserve it.
She said, I take care of my mind, I take care of
My
my body.
body.
And now I'm gonna perk it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But see, there's a drawback to that. See, I was the same way like you, and then this is where he comes in, which could be true. Everyone that I've known that's gotten surgery, once you do something, you figure out something, and then a something, and then a something, and then a something.
It's a never ending story. Like Tiffany has probably 2 to 3 procedures every year.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Whether it's her skin or pulling something, growing something, putting a horn in the corner of her head, whatever it is. It's always there's always something, and I keep telling her. My biggest worry is, sometimes you see people that do too much and then they look like monkeys.
Well, I guess I'm gonna look like a monkey with the Michael Jackson nose.
That's what I always tell her. It's like, you're gonna end up looking like a monkey, and then at that point, then you're gonna be chasing it and trying to fix it, and then trying to fix it, and then trying to fix it, and then and people already like Tiffany. She just got through the beginning of this conversation saying that guys like her.
Yeah, but don't touch me.
So, but if your whole goal is for guys to like you, they already do like you. So then why do you need to do extra?
Because they don't see what I see. So, for instance, right here.
Who cares what you see? If they already like you,
I think that if they like you, they don't give a shit. They see you like.
They see me as a doll, a fuck toy. Is what I'm doing.
Do you see yourself as a
No.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that.
But when I'm out in public,
what doesn't care what they think.
Yeah, but then all it takes.
Matter.
The way I see it and the way I view it is, I know what my perception is on men like that. At the end of the day,
They're
so
garbage.
no matter what, every single time any one of those men approach me that way, I thank them. I'm glad they approached me that way, because you just saved me 10 million times a lot of fucking shit. And it's the past 10 guys I've passed have shown me that same exact thing until the next guy comes up and it's just that one that happens to be who he's supposed to be for me in that moment or for the future or whatever it is. And that's what that is. So even though it's shitty, and it's fucked up to think about it and be like, damn, that's really gross, that's disgusting. They're doing you a favor.
Of course.
They're showing you, they're giving you that space, that next person that space to show you what you want to see.
I agree to that, but here's the downfall of that, because there are genuine people out there. I just don't think I meet them.
You will. In the moment that you're supposed to.
Well, yeah. But how many people do I come across in real life? We're friends, yes, but in real, let's say I was out and dressed up and hair and makeup on. A lot of people tell me I'm also intimidating, and I don't like that fact, because then I'm like, well, I don't want you around me anyways, because you're just a chicken shit. Get out of my face.
But,
exactly.
So again,
and
not that I want to be rude or anything. I think the boobs being the size that they are.
Great, I'm gonna get them the size of my head, each one, and I can just and knock them out.
they portray an image. You can't escape it. You're a little girl with gigantic fake boobs.
I don't think they're gigantic.
Girls, you two have big boobs. Do they look gigantic on her frame?
They do. They stand out on your frame.
I'm like, I can't see my stomach now.
So look, if you go out looking like this, you're gonna get a certain type of guy.
Whether you want it or not,
I agree with that, but I hold myself in public like a lady.
That may be the case, but guys are visuals.
They're little asshole.
No, guys
they're
are
gonna
visuals.
See what they want to see, but
so
then they're also
if
gonna
you
not
want,
get what
you know what? Let's do.
Yes. So now you heard it from girls. You've heard it from girls.
Okay.
Because I tell her this.
Do you want to top like that?
Another top?
So what we should do next time is I'll do my hair and I'll get glammed up in my makeup, and you wear a top like that. And I'll wear a top like this. Let's see how these fucking assholes are.
That's the problem. Is what you're not hearing.
Mm-hmm.
That and that are totally different.
But it's the same fucking top.
No, it's not. Because on her body, those look natural. On your body, they're gonna look like fake tits.
Okay, so what about the Real Housewives? They fake everything.
Do not compare them to you. 1, 2, you're super skinny and you have gigantic boobs. If you wear that, they're gonna pop out from all around, and guys are gonna think, what? Tell her, girls.
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Right?
Bang, bang.
So you created this. And now you don't want.
So I do look boobs it's when they're super big. I think
but
even women. No.
You're skinny. You
I'm skinny.
Top that
Yeah.
just makes you look. Yes.
No. What I'm saying is it's something. I think it's something natural. you see a girl with a big ass, you just see it. It's like, I don't know, it's not man. We do it too.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
do.
yeah.
I love
It's like, oh my god, that's big.
Here's another question. You two didn't know Tiffany today.
Oh, wow.
No.
Hold on, no. That's not the question. If you two didn't know Tiffany today,
Mm-hmm.
and Tiffany had her tits hanging out, walking down the street wearing that,
Well, that
hold on.
I'd look.
Yeah.
You would look. What would you think?
She's a whore.
I'd be like,
yeah, streetwalker.
Right?
See,
Okay, so now-
let me answer though, because I would not think that. I'd look at her and be like, damn, that's a big titty.
Yeah.
But you would in part of your mind would.
And I'm gay as hell.
But part of your mind wouldn't say, oh, she might be a stripper, she might be in the porn business.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, we established that guys are assholes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But if you make yourself look a certain way, you're gonna attract a certain type of guy. In my opinion, you should reduce your boobs because you want to
Hell
go.
no.
She wants to go get them bigger.
I
Bigger.
mean, I've gone out in a t-shirt and sweatpants and still attracted some
Yes.
gross
It's true.
motherfuckers, like,
No, it's not. It's not.
multiple
It's not the
times.
clothes.
It's not that. It's not that it's 100%. But when you advertise a certain way,
Yeah.
Okay.
you're gonna get a certain type of guy.
And what is your thinking on that? She's the real housewife.
She doesn't have fake tits. She
With her
doesn't have
face.
Okay.
What
It's
about-
skinny.
I don't, what is your question?
She
She
don't
looks
have
like
fake tits. She might be little.
No, I
And she has
think
no
she got
ass, for sure.
she's got a big head.
She's no ass for sure.
Look at the picture. She looks like she's got a big head to me.
That photo's so fake.
That's it.
No, that's her in real life.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
that photo is fake.
They've adjusted. That's why her head
Yeah,
looks so
yeah.
big. Her head looks gigantic.
I guess.
I think it's your hair. I don't know.
I guess what keeps throwing me off with what you're saying is how you keep on saying like portray, you know, or if you go out advertising, using that word. I guess like maybe for lack of better wording, advertise, but it's not necessarily. If I'm dressed like this right now and I came out just to eat at a restaurant, I did not put this top on to advertise anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
You
the
know?
restaurant we're at, right?
Mm-hmm.
The setting is chill and relax.
Mhm.
Go to the Beverly Hills Hotel wearing the same thing. Sit at a bar
They
where
will
there-
think
where-
she's a
where-
worker.
where there's alcohol,
Mhm.
where guys go to pick up women.
Oh no, for sure.
So when I say advertise, that's what I mean, because Tiffany,
I don't dress like that there.
forget it. Tiffany loves to go to those places
Mm-hmm.
where affluent men hang out and drink. And when affluent men go out at these places, they see a woman that's attractive.
Yeah.
It's a bar.
Yeah.
It's a meat market. This is
Of course.
oh, and then she said, "Well, this happens to me on the street too." Well, yeah,
That's
it's
how
gonna
you
happen
dress.
sometimes.
In a nice affluent place. That doesn't mean that I look like a
Let me see.
whatever.
Let me see.
When I went to the Soho House.
Okay.
I'm
Again,
dressed.
how big are her boobs?
See?
Yeah, you can see them. They're super big.
Look, when they're super big, guys are gonna make this assumption. You
Yeah.
don't want to admit to this.
They don't look big to me.
But yes, but that's to you. But the reality of it is, this is how it is. Guys make
I
this.
guess
make this
where the
thing.
debacle in the conversation is probably just like this is a 6ix9ine situation because both sides of it are right. At the end of the day, like we cannot change like the way this whole
Mm-hmm.
the frequency that these men operate on.
And
At the same
that's-
time, they couldn't change the fact that we would look at them completely disgusted. You know, they're still gonna do it, and we're
Mhm.
like, even though we're not okay with it, like it's still gonna happen. You know.
But what happens is Tiffany is upset about it.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is, if you make yourself look a certain way, you can't be upset about it because it's going to happen that way. There will be some guys that are going to be nice, and then you're going to meet them at some point. But those numbers diminish.
Yeah, it's more of a could I get a break type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, it's like I get it. You guys are like,
Mm-hmm.
because even though like she does have big boobs, you know, and even just wearing that shirt like a black completely covered long sleeve, even though she has big boobs, like, come on, dude, give me a fucking break. Like I'm fully clothed, and you're still bothering me. You know, like.
And there's
That's my point. I'm dressed classy.
there's one more thing is that you know how to give off the vibe of stay away from me. She, when she's in the social element, is super nice and flirty.
Oh, okay. okay.
Well,
Like,
if I'm
give
not
us a
into them, I won't
plus.
flirt with them.
And-
because you got to respect people.
And when she says the guys touch her,
Mhm.
Tiffany, when she drinks,
No, maybe that, but I don't touch them
okay.
here.
no, she doesn't. But
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 still, like,
but-
contact.
Yeah,
we are
it's opening
stupid
that door.
guys.
Yeah,
Oh.
drunk.
Like, oh my god, she brushed
With
my
the alcohol.
shoulder.
And she's laughing at my jokes. And I bought her dinner. Oh, and she's
I know where this
drinking.
is going.
Yeah, this is what we think. So
Then I'm just gonna be a fucking bitch and be like, you're retarded, get out of my fucking face.
yes, if that's
I'm really gonna start doing that.
you should. If
And there was one time I did that, and the guy was like, "Ooh, I like you," and I'm like,
Oh,
"Oh,
some guys like. Okay, so
Uh-oh.
my mom told me a story when she worked for Frito Lay. She was in the old school Frito Lay, like cargo shorts and like collared shirt, like get up, you know, doing her Frito Lay things for her job. And a guy just drives by her in a car and rolls his window down and he's jacking off in his driver's seat, looking at my mom, who dressed how she's dressed, doing her Frito Lay job. And my mom said that she looked at him and she said the best way to respond is to just laugh at him, because if they get pissed, those types of men are the type that get off on you getting pissed.
oh
You
yeah.
get pissed off and then you're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, and busting that and go away. And you laugh at them and they're like, well, that's not the reaction I wanted. But she's supposed to be pissed. Like, is she laughing at my dick? Like, what's
Because
going
what
on?
what he's hoping for is to demean you,
Mhm.
and when you didn't get demeaned, what the hell is that?
sound like a fart."
Giant.
Oh my god.
What the hell is that?
That just reminded me of a
Did it
scene
sound like a fart?
that I did. The director
Tiffany has some huge
wrote
farts.
out the entire script, like last minute, wrote out the whole thing. And at the very end of it, for shits and giggles, he put so and so farts in Jason's face. Like at the very end of it, that's where the sex started. But he goes, farted in JC's face, and the sound that just made, because this kind of sound like what we do every time we were going over the script and we were reading it, and we'd get to the end and we'd both go, like, and make a noise. That sound just like one of the ones. she did.
There actually used to be a porn line where I think it was called Cum Fart Cocktails. So the guy would come in one girl's butt, and then she'd walk over to another girl and fart the cum onto her face.
Oh my god.
No.
Look at it.
No,
Look
I
at
don't
it.
want to see it.
And where did you
I don't
find
wanna
this?
see
Oh,
that.
this used to be a big
Yeah.
thing
yeah.
for a minute. And porn is so weird. I was like, who wants to watch this? This
I don't know.
is
There's period. I was on Twitter the other day and I actually saw like it was period something. I don't know what it was. Freaking all I know is that there was a girl in 4 different pictures. One with the tampon string hanging out.
Ew.
And then the next one with her like holding it. And the next one was her kind of pulling it out and you could see the red on it in her period. And then the other one was her like holding it like this one.
That's disgusting.
That's
It was so
disgusting.
gross.
Yeah. But
Oh
some,
my God.
but,
So gross. I was like,
I had
Some
a
people
into
may like
that.
that.
I had a friend that so he didn't mind going down on a girl when she was on her period. I'm like,
yeah.
oh.
No.
You like women? Would you go down on a girl when she's on her period?
No.
Like heavy?
Not like full blood like coming out.
No, it's still that's
I would-
disgusting.
I wouldn't. I'm not. I'm
So
not
many
even gonna lie to you.
bacteria.
Well, see, I'm not even gonna lie to you. If it was like fresh out the shower and she freaking like put a sponge up there or something.
No,
like
I'm
that,
saying
like,
when she's
you know, when she-
All the way.
yeah.
Yeah, no. If there's blood,
No,
I'm not
no.
going near it.
Disgusting.
Like I put that on the call sheets that I don't want to shoot
Yeah.
because it's a thing for me. I mean, like about
Super clean.
a few times the girls have shown up and then we start shooting and there's blood coming out and like
Yeah.
you wipe
Did
it.
you have a
and
spange?
then- even with a sponge,
Oh.
and
But they were heavy.
and then you go to do it again and there's blood and you gotta stop like 40 times and then
Of course.
Why didn't they use a
come on
cup?
guys, you guys know that there is smell.
Yeah.
And it's,
Of course.
and when for us guys on our side we have to keep it up.
You can't keep it up.
And
with
then it's like
11
there's a
done all
smell coming, and then there's a camera guy standing over there. The lights are flickering.
Oh my god.
You're like, and then
that. Grow
she,
up.
and then the girl is upset that she's on her period too, and the blood's coming out,
And she
and
starts
it's oh
crying.
stop! I don't want it to look bad on the camera. Like you gotta wipe. and you're like, oh.
Why didn't she cancel and say she's on her period and do the shoot like a couple days
Yeah,
later?
like reschedule. Be like, or like,
Some girls
so
do,
if
but
your flow is really heavy, like, yeah, you should definitely say that.
but a lot of girls they either need the money or whatever it is.
Well, then their dumbasses should save for the rainy day when the bloody river comes through.
But it's one of those things that's like, oh my god, come on, what do we do? So that's why I try to put it on the call sheet, and even still.
Well, see, it's also the types of sponges. Like they keep on telling us like to use like everyone's
The triangle one?
The triangle one.
No, use
You have to
this
use
one.
the actual big sponge and like put it up there.
Come on, girl. You can put a bigger thing in,
For real. Like,
It's like
listen, your coochie's tight.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. It's gonna fit. We work through this at the end of the day. It stretches. Get it up there.
What stretches?
Your vagina.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
Also your
it
butt.
I don't
Also.
I don't do that.
You don't have sex? She doesn't do
I
that.
don't do that.
No.
is. You don't do the sponge?
No.
She doesn't do the sex.
She don't do sex.
No.
She said, I'm just done with it all.
I am. I mean, it's very, very rare. But the last time I had.
That's the X word.
My whole point is when I don't want to do it, and then I'm like, maybe I'll do it. It lasts like 2 minutes. I'm like, what was the point of taking my clothes off? That was the dumbest shit
Like,
I've
I
ever
waited this
like,
long. I
what?
could have waited that 2 seconds it took you.
I'm over it. Well, you're really pretty. Well, all right. Well, this is really stupid.
That's so good.
That was so great.
Like,
I'm sure it was.
like, did we even have sex? Like, what?
Is it in yet? I can't.
What?
How often does this happen to you?
All the time when I have sex. All the time. All the time.
Stop going on with 80-year-olds.
No, he was my age.
It's every year olds.
Yeah, I know.
They're everywhere.
And I'm like,
The
I
2
just
second,
never
5
do
second
it.
hitters are everywhere.
You know what? When I first started having sex when I was 18, I always thought that I didn't last long enough, and I'd go out for because you hear all this bullshit from porn,
Oh, good.
and I would make it last for an hour, and the girl would be sore,
She's
and
like, what are you doing?
and I'm like, what? Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong?
No.
And she's like, no, I'm sore. I'm like, what do you mean you're sore? I'm supposed to go for a long time.
He said, I'm supposed to go this long, right? This is supposed to happen. No.
And then
That's
and you
like
watch
coconut
TV,
oil.
and then the girl saying, oh,
It lasts
he
forever.
was going 15 minutes, and that was too short. You go, well, if it's 15 minutes too short, it must be an hour.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's not an hour.
An hour is
It's
a
like-
lot, too.
35, 45.
Yeah.
Like, it's good. Unless, like, I really like you, then we're probably fucking for 24. 24 hours. But I haven't had sex like that in a minute. Like, the whole all day, like, whatever.
All
Usually
day
it's,
long.
like, a fixation, and then I'm like, alright, bro.
See, for me, after an hour, then you start getting numb.
The room starts spinning.
You're like, I don't know if I like this anymore. I don't know if I want to have sex anymore.
It becomes a task at that point. It's like, did she come enough? Did
Are
I
you
come
done?
yet?
Can I? Is it my turn yet? Because if she looks back at you, says, I've been waiting for you to come.
I've been waiting. No, because then I've actually been in a situation like that before where the guy wanted to, like, come, and I sometimes I won't, like, fully verbalize it. I will, like, I'll come and just, like,
Mhm.
like, it happened, like, rarely. I very rarely do come, but I was in a situation where I did. I came, like, 4 times, and he kept going. I think we were, like, honestly, like, an hour and 20 minutes in there.
What the hell was he on, or what was he doing?
Well, like, he could have came at any point. He was just, like, really good at, like, holding it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So and I've been like this
He was
since
holding
I
it
was
because
very
didn't
young.
say anything about me coming, and he
so he wasn't
asked
paying,
me.
he wasn't paying attention to you and your breathing and your.
Well, I mean, maybe not, but at the end of the day, we were having some crazy, rough, interesting sex. So,
I
like,
would still think.
I like.
No,
I sound like I'm coming the whole time.
Okay.
No, but he asked me, and I looked at him and was like, I came like 4 times already, and he busted within 15 seconds after me saying that. He was like, bet.
Same.
Like,
Same.
Really?
But my favorite was when I was 25, and I was with this girl that we were so into each other that I finished inside her, and then I pulled out, and she continued to orgasm and continued to orgasm and continued. She kept going and going and going, and I kept watching her and then I couldn't help myself. I giggled. I giggled, and she got mad at me. She goes, "Oh, you made me stop." I'm like, "Yeah, because you were going and going. I'm out."
Damn, that must be nice to keep on letting it. I've had a pretty long orgasm before actually, but that was myself. I did that myself. It's I don't know if y'all heard of the little rose bud.
Yeah. I've seen them.
Do a review on that.
Dude, that's just a straight up you could hold it on there, and if you're lazy, you can put it on your clit because it's suction cups.
Mm-hmm.
It has so it's like you're getting head. You just put it on your clit, and then you close your thighs, and then you just roll your hips around, you just lay it down lazy. So I do it when I'm high all the time. I'll smoke a blunt, I'll go into my bedroom, turn my rose on, set it there, and just lay down like this. And
Call me, I'll video it for you.
I knock out. No, I didn't bring my rose to LA.
Today, the shoot that was my house, they had it. They had it with
You
them.
can Amazon
I'm
it.
gonna go buy another one, honestly.
Well, they have the
Another
treasure
color.
chest in West Hollywood.
And I think CVS has it too, which is weird.
Just goes to treasure chest.
I think they do.
Really?
They
That's
have-
crazy. They don't have those in Florida.
They have a sex toy section. Some of them, not all of them.
Take her to the treasure chest and record it, and then that would be kind of neat.
Do it. Oh damn, they don't do.
You've been to the
try-on.
treasure
I could
chest,
get a bunch
right?
of. Oh, that'd be fun. No, I haven't.
Well, you're gonna take them
I
to
imagine it's a
like
sex store,
my
right?
coworker one day was like, let's go to the treasure chest. I'm like, what the hell is that? So it was like a field trip that day.
Oh, that sounds fun. Buy a bunch of stuff and then do like a
Because
sexy try-on haul
the
after.
people will
Yeah.
tell you behind the counter what they think is,
You get
suitable.
couple vibrators. Do a vibrator trial.
Mm-hmm.
A little vibrator.
Well,
haul.
I'm not going to complain about that. I'm definitely not going to complain about that. All right, guys. Well, episode 4. This is a great one. Although my phone kept shutting down for some reason. So they got a lot more content out of it. But we'll see how I can put it back together.
Right. Just slice it.
Splice it. Have a good night. Thank you for coming out. Till next time.
Till next time.
Bye.